welcome back to the Premier League Predictor here at the Royal Oak Pub in New Malden. Now, a bit different today, we are outside.
Yeah. What a
and,
turn of events,
and it is starting to rain a little bit,
yeah.
but hopefully it doesn't get too heavy, otherwise you'll see us running to the camera. But yes, there is function going on in the Royal Oak today, so obviously my videos are working, so people are renting the room out. So we're outside today. It's pretty mild. We're just doing something a bit different. This week we're joined by Scott Freeman. Thanks for joining me, mate. Scott Freeman was in the first ever video we did on this channel.
Yes, indeed.
In the pre-season debate we did way back in August. It's good to have you on the show.
Yeah, man, it's good to be here.
And as you can see from his shirt, he is a Fulham fan.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a third kit or away kit?
Away, I believe. Yeah. It's away. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's been a while, boys. But yeah, I love the shirt.
Yeah.
Like everyone, I have bog standard white. The black one's a bit too basic, in my opinion.
Quite like the home kit at the moment is quite nice with hints of red.
Yeah,
It's quite
I like
nice.
that. My dad had the red one. I had the blue one the season before, but this one is my favourite. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's nice. Well, seeing as you are a Fulham fan, we're going to have a quick chat about how Fulham are getting on this season. I mean, the good times are back, aren't they?
Unbelievable, mate. Honestly, I was very critical at the start, especially in the first video. I got mocked for that quite a bit. But yeah, man, we honestly been playing out of our minds. Marcus Silva's been doing a great job.
It's kind of like reminiscent of the Roy Hodgson era, where you were doing really well. You obviously qualified for Europe, did well in Europe. It was kind of that. It's kind of that vibe where you just can beat teams.
I'm hoping we do.
Don't worry about it.
Europa League. If we finish,
yeah, I mean,
it's not out of the realm. Honestly, we're doing okay.
No, I mean, on this channel actually, we did do a video about whether Brentford or Brighton could get European football. I'll put it. There's a link down there.
It's a low blow for me, man. You should have been.
Well, at the time, I mean, they both probably are maybe doing slight. I mean, Fulham, probably would have been.
Yeah, we've
up there.
I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna lie. Even me, I was stunned.
I just don't think you've spent too much money. You've obviously
we've kept it simple, man.
Yeah,
and it's working.
Like you got a team that gels.
Mitrovic is just on fire.
Yeah,
but it's not just him. That's the thing. It works as a whole.
Yeah.
Especially William. He's back to his baller status, in my opinion.
I think that season where you came back up and spent a huge amount of money, and there was no time for players to really gel together. Now you've had that time.
I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure we literally bought like 12 or 13 players, and that's a whole. I think from the starting 11 that we got promoted with, I'm pretty sure we changed 9 of the 11.
Yeah, and
it just didn't work. And that was a horrible season for me.
Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, if you top 10 finish, you'll probably take that anyway. Really.
Oh yeah. I mean, we come in that first video, and I thought it was going to be a relegation battle. I think everyone else pretty much did. I think in the predictions, most people didn't put us to survive. But
no, because you're quite yo-yo.
Yeah, we have the reputation to go up and down. But I mean,
maybe that will stop.
Yeah, I hope.
I think the chances of it happening are very low now.
Yeah,
unless you have a
what's
really
the
bad
safety
end.
net normally like 45.
40. Yeah, high 30s, 40s.
We're high 30s at the moment. We've got a couple of games in hand, but
you'll be fine.
Yeah,
there's probably more chance of Liverpool being relegated.
Just don't.
Right, so we're just going to go straight into the predictions this week. So we're going to start with Villa versus Arsenal. So
I've got 3-1 Arsenal.
Okay, I mean, they did struggle a bit. They struggled the last 2 games. Obviously, they lost to Everton.
Yeah.
Drew at home to Brentford, who are obviously playing very well as well.
Brentford they're tricky, man. As much as I don't.
Yeah. Again, they're another team like Fulham that they just work together as well as a unit.
I'm like a secret, closet Brentford fan. Not a fan.
Not many Fulham fans are going to be happy about that.
I respect them as a club. They're very good. They hold themselves very well. I go because of the missus. She's a raving Brentford fan.
Shout out to Paula.
Yeah. So I have to. I mean, I always say to her, I'm a fan of football, not Brentford. I enjoy a game. I go. But the ground is great. The atmosphere is great, and it is a hard place to go, man.
They're doing well. I mean,
was quite happy that they got a point yesterday.
Yeah, deserved. I think
it's just
deserved.
Funny. Yeah.
I mean, again, Villa's not going to be an easy game. Unai Emery obviously was a former Arsenal manager. So you've gone 3-1.
Yeah,
bold
I don't think Villa will hold them. I just think I don't think it'll be. I think it'll be 3-1, but not like a convincing. We've run around, cleared this 3-1. I think it would just be couple of breakaway goals or something, and it'll end up 3-1. It'll be a good game, though.
I've gone 2-0 Arsenal, I think. I think they probably should be turning it around against Villa. If they don't, then
there'll be questions.
Because they've got Man City on Wednesday. That's a title game. That's the biggest game of the season for everyone. So yeah, I mean, if they don't win that, or even if they get, I mean, difficult to say, but they'll need to win that game regardless if they beat City or not, to give themselves some breathing space.
It's interesting though, man. I'm loving it this season because I want Arsenal to win.
Yeah, because it's something different. But like, there's only a lot of people that don't.
I think they deserve it. Pep moans, man. He just moans all the time.
Obviously, the problems with Man City at the moment. It could be relegated by the end of the season.
Yeah, they're going to be in League 2 next year.
It's just a shame being a Liverpool fan that we did so well last season. Almost pipped City, and then this season we just saw off the pace. If we were up there, we'd be.
I generally don't know what's happened.
It's just typical of the season that we play rubbish as a season. We probably could have competed properly.
Yes.
Yeah. Moving on to Brentford, Palace, first of 3 o'clock games.
I don't 2-1 Brentford.
2-1 Brentford.
I was close to putting 1-1, just because Palace has quite a bit of fight in them, and they like to scrap out a draw. But I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and go 2-1. Tony's just. Their front three is nice. They were better when Benrahma was there. I think they miss Benrahma personally.
I don't know. I mean, Mbeumo's pretty good.
I was there when I think it was the FA Cup game. Was West Ham? The Benrahma goal. It was. I think they miss him. But what was funny was when he was warming up, everyone was screaming, "Benrahma wants to come home," and he clapped everyone. So you never know. He might end up coming back.
I mean, he probably doesn't get enough game time.
Yeah, you know.
But then
he's so good though, man. He was great.
He was. I've gone for a 1-0 Brentford win on that one. I think their home record is very good, and Palace's away record isn't very good. So, if you going off that, you would probably put.
Do you reckon Zaha will stay for much longer?
He's just not turned up this season.
I know he's like the player that's going to get sold every single season.
He's just, I mean, potentially. I mean, he's just not performing, so maybe he's just winding down.
I don't know where he'd go, or where he'd get game time, put it that way.
Probably in Europe somewhere, maybe out of the Premier League.
Yeah, I don't think he'll stay in the Prem.
Right, your team next, away at Brighton.
I have gone 2-1 Fulham.
Oh, okay. No bias there.
It's going to be a tough game. Brighton, but they have lost Trossard. For me, I think they're still holding their own without him. But I don't know. I just think the way we played against Forest, we had a lot of stuff, but we did have a lot of shaky moments as well. That's the problem. Yeah. We're not so bad at putting our chances away, but we get to like the 60th, 70th minute and like just get shaky legs found all the time.
True. I've gone for a draw. I've gone 1-1 draw.
Yeah. We need to score first. I think we have to score first.
You probably take a point away at Brighton because Brighton's home form was pretty good.
100%.
Yeah, obviously at Brighton, Fulham and Brentford, all three of those could be challenging.
That's going to be a tasty game.
Yeah. Moving on to Chelsea versus Southampton. Two teams struggling, to be fair. Probably Southampton more than Chelsea. Oh, okay.
Just because Southampton are known to be Chelsea's bogey team. They have a record of not playing well against them, and they're not playing well anyway.
No. And now they just got rid of what's his face at Southampton. Got sacked this morning.
Oh yeah, the manager got sacked this morning. So about 3 hours ago.
Yeah. So they might turn up.
Yeah, that's the thing. They might just go, okay, he's gone. We need to turn up and get a new manager. And
obviously Chelsea are not playing great either, even though with their new signings. But
I'm just going to reiterate, I hate Chelsea. Shout out to Billy.
Yeah, shout out to Billy. I hate Fulham.
I hate Chelsea.
You know what? We're going to play that clip now.
I hate Fulham. I'm not afraid to say it.
So yeah, I mean, I've actually gone a 2-1 win. So you've gone bold. I've gone more safe with the Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea at home, they really should be beating Southampton, bottom of the league.
Yeah, they should be.
If they don't, then they have to start pointing fingers at Potter.
I'm hoping it'll be like an early 1-0 Chelsea, and then a late Ward-Prowse 95th minute free kick.
To be honest, in another video we did on this channel, we talked about Chelsea. I'll put a link here. I think the problem with Chelsea is they got all these European players. They need a European manager. They need a successful manager to really drive. And they got Potter. I don't think they give Potter any respect because it's just like, oh, who are you? Like, I just don't think
Have you seen
he's the
it?
right man
He
for the
looks
job.
like he's aged
I
about
know.
10 years in the last like 3 months.
He left Chelsea for the money, and I just don't think it was a good idea.
No, he should have stayed at Brighton, man.
He might be the next manager to go. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
Everton Leeds is the next game. 3 o'clock game.
I've gone 1-1 as well. Just, I don't know. I feel they're like the team. Most predictions I do with these two, it'll either be like a 1-0 or a 1-1. It's the same with me. It's sort of like
Yeah.
a Palace Southampton or something like that. I normally put a 1-1 because I'm not convinced that either team will run away with it. It'll be like a
No.
scrappy goal.
Yeah,
Or-
it would definitely be close. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, Leeds have got rid of Jesse Marsh.
They've got a lot of injury problems as well.
Yeah, they seem to be playing. They played better against Man United.
Yeah, they've got a
Caught
starting
draw out
line.
there. Yeah.
They don't even have an 11.
Obviously, Everton playing well since Sean Dyche came in, so it's going to be a tricky
I
one.
love Sean Dyche. He's like, for me, the best. He's the most underrated manager. He's a
He is
great
good, man.
helmet.
He probably will keep Everton up. I mean, that's
I
what
hope
he's there
so.
for.
It'll be funny if they go down, but
Yeah.
I do hope they stay down.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. So, what did you go with that one? Did you go on
I went for a draw, yeah.
1-1 draw. Yeah, I'm going to go for a 0-0 on that one.
Yeah,
I think a boring game.
It's
Take a draw.
it's a draw
Take a
all
clean
day
sheet.
for me. I might regret saying that, but
Yeah.
I think it's a draw all day.
Forest versus City is the next game.
I went 3-0 City. I wasn't convinced. I wouldn't say we ran away with it the other day, but they're just not doing it for me this season.
No.
I think they'll stay up, but they need to keep scrapping points away. They lose too many.
Yeah, they lost.
Easy
They
games.
ended their unbeaten
did,
streak
yeah, we
against
did.
Fulham.
Yeah.
So,
Proud of that.
but I still think City should come away from this.
Yeah, I mean-
I'm going to go for a 2-1 City. I don't think it'll be that easy.
Yeah, I think.
I think
they've
Forest
just
at
got so
home
much-
have got a
they've
bit
just
of an
got so
atmosphere.
much talent, man. Honestly, City have just
Yeah.
got. I know it's all money and everything, but they've just got so much talent.
I mean, if they don't if they're not winning this, then
But yeah,
the problems are going to start to build
you
up.
need a
So
meeting if
yeah.
you don't win this game. In my opinion.
Wolves versus Bournemouth is the last of 3 o'clock kickoffs.
I've gone 1-0 Wolves.
Yeah.
They good result, I believe yesterday.
Yeah,
It was
back-to-back
late-
wings, a bit
yeah,
Liverpool,
late goal.
and then they beat Southampton with a
It was a
late
good
goal.
game
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
to be fair. It was a great game.
Um,
And Bournemouth, I don't know. Bournemouth, even the same as last.
I mean, they got the draw against Newcastle. They tend to play better at home than they do.
Yeah. You have to think they came up with us, and you
Yeah.
need to look at what's going on with us. It's, I mean, not blowing our own trumpet, but they're struggling right now.
Yeah,
They always struggled. Last time when they got relegated, they struggled. I don't like them. Scott Parker went there. So I don't like them.
I mean, they're probably one of the favourites to go down. To be fair,
Yeah, they have to be that other than Southampton.
yeah. I've gone 2-1 Wolves on that one.
Yeah, I think they'll take the 3
Yeah,
points.
I think Wolves should be safe.
Yeah.
You will. I mean, they're still not quite there, but back-to-back wings obviously. help.
Yeah, if they keep scrapping away points, draws, or 3 points, I think they'll be okay.
Right, let's move on to Newcastle versus Liverpool.
I've gone 2-1 Newcastle.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
bro.
mate. The way we're playing at the moment, I don't,
I'm not. Yeah, they are. They're on fire this season, man. I know they've been bought and they've got the money and stuff like that, but I honestly don't think it's all the money. I think what happened when they got bought just spurred them on. You can't say they don't have quality. They're unbelievable.
I've
wouldn't
never
say that last year.
put Liverpool to lose, but if I'm going to do it any time, it'd be this season the way we're playing. I mean, obviously you've got to pay Everton, but
Points over pride. Who knows?
no, I'm just going to go for a boring 1-1 draw. I'll
Yeah,
take a
I
draw
mean-
away at Newcastle. I doubt that's
I
going to
just don't know
happen.
what's happened to you, man.
Yeah.
You've all just gone off. Even like everyone's saying about, Nunez can't go, blah blah blah. It's even like Salah. He's doing nothing.
I think obviously went so hard last season doing literally every competition, played every single minute of every single game that you could possibly do.
Yeah.
Just
to get
apart from
fit.
the extra time in the Champions League, I just think that's a bit of a mental block for them, maybe. Just
Yeah.
to go again next season is a bit like.
Yeah. And then plus,
Might just
plus
need a
World
season
Cup,
off.
Most of your players will
Yeah.
be playing for their teams.
So maybe
So-
it's just a season where it's just a season off, and maybe we'll just go again next season.
Yeah,
if we can try and get
well,
some kind of European
You're
football.
not going to get relegated.
No.
Just regroup and rebound. You'll be
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, it'd be a big statement win if we could beat Newcastle away, but
Yeah.
probably unlikely.
Do you think Jurgen's safe?
Yeah,
I
of
think
course.
he is. Someone
The
on
history
Twitter
of
said
Jurgen
that
is just
he
like,
was
no.
under pressure and he might get sacked.
I think if
absolute moron.
the only the way people start thinking about it is if we didn't qualify for Europe and it continued into next season.
I mean,
That's the only way
Wait,
that people start pointing
where are you
questions.
at the
If we finish outside of Europe, and then next season we're like bang on it. Premier League, every cup, then I don't think people are going to care. One season off, whatever.
10th at the moment?
8th or 9th or 10th, mid-table, yeah.
I mean, it's not an ideal season, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Right, moving on to Sunday's games. Man United versus Leicester.
I've gone 2-1 United. They're doing very well. Rashford's on fire. Just their whole squad. It's very young. It seems to be quite free flowing at the moment, and they're getting the wins. Leicester, saying that though, it was quite difficult because yesterday I know Spurs have kind of not done well.
Yeah, I mean Leicester seem to have turned a corner. I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems to be. I mean, obviously Man United is still tough.
Yeah, and it's United are at home, so
yeah. I mean, I've gone the same 2-1. I think.
Yeah,
I think Leicester will score because they've got a lot of confidence at the moment.
I love Harvey Barnes, bro.
Yeah, he's a good player. Yeah, great player.
Yeah.
Moving on to the final game then, Spurs versus West Ham, 4:30.
I have gone, despite my comment, 2-1 Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
West Ham haven't really get going at all. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, I like West Ham. I do respect West Ham. They've got the talent. They just never really seem to have like a full game in them, if that makes sense. They have moments instead of a good game. Obviously, you've got Ben Rama, but he doesn't get that much. Rice, for me, he should get transferred.
Yeah, he should. He'll be. I think Arsenal probably becomes sick of him.
I reckon he'll be gone. If not next season, he should be next season. It'll be the season after.
Yeah. I think I've gone 2-0 Spurs on that one.
Yeah.
West Ham.
Spurs
do play better at home than they do away.
I want to go to the Spurs game. That stadium.
Yeah, I have. It's great. They do the Star Wars Duel of the Fates when they play. Yeah, so
that game won't be anything like that.
No, absolutely not. But yeah, that's this week's predictions. The game we're going to be choosing this week for your predictions is the Spurs West Ham game. So do get your comments. Your predictions in the comments below. Obviously, whoever gets it right gets pinned and gets entered into the prize draw, which we'll be doing at the end of the season. I don't think you've won yet.
No.
The thing is, even if you win, you can get multiple entries. But nobody has got the prizes yet. But it's going to be a good one, I promise. Sorry about the kids running around. Probably should have shouted at them, but hey ho, it is a pub. There is a birthday going on. But yeah, that is it. Thank you very much, Scott, for joining me this week.
My pleasure.
And we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.